Oh, hi there, and welcome to Minecraft. If somehow you found this video, then you've joined me on a very special day, and that is because today is a start of not only a brand new series, but also the first video on this channel. So let's just get on with it. We're gonna play. We're gonna play Random Seed. We're gonna play Commands Off, Normal Difficulty, Survival. This is going to be a vanilla plus. A vanilla plus experience. And I think everything we can leave it as standard, nothing random. And let's see what the world's got to offer. This bit's always exciting. It could be anything. Okay, well, we have sheep, so that's a good start. Oh, lots of sheep. And a village. Okay, that is a very good start. Pigs. Anyone wants to play along? There's a seed, and let's have a quick look. Coordinates. There we go. This is the world where we started. Oh, it's about this spot. That is the first dirt block in the world. We will somehow try to remember that. This is going to be an interesting series. I'll call it Vanilla Plus because there's a few slight tweaks. As you can see, we've got a better, more interesting sky. We've got a nice sun. The leaves are slightly better. There's nothing major, just a few things to make it feel a bit nicer. What is the? Maybe someone could just drop in comments the coordinates for where we are. This is this world spawn. At some point or another, we might come back here and do something here. But yeah, not right now. And we're going to need to just get started like any other world by cutting down a tree. Oh, hello, Armadillo. Check it. There's so many animals here. This is a good little world. Quite like this. Now, again, not again, but what I'm planning to do. Uh, Hang on. It's been a while. Hello, I'm Sagiki. Nice to meet you. Oh, hi there. How you doing? What I'm planning to do is I've played Minecraft on and off for many years, and well, I I, I really enjoy it, and I do find sometimes I get burnt out, and I think that's because I spend a lot of time trying to do lots of things very quickly, automate things, and just optimize things to the maximum. And I do that. I like it at the start, and I get to the point where I just get fed up, and then I'll start again. So this time, I'm going to try to do something different. I'm going to try and slow it down a bit, and we'll see if we can make this world last a bit longer. I'm not going to call it Forever World. It's just going to be a world that we're going to use for a long time. Now I'm leaving this block here because this is the first tree I've cut down, and I want to remember this. And again, at some point we might come back here, but that will be our reminder. So we'll move on. Let's go check out the village and see what's over there. We've got a golem in there. Um, like I say, I want to take things slow. There's no rush. I'm kind of envisioning that this sort of series we're going to be doing. Um, it's all going to be long play. So let's say it's Vanilla Plus, it's long play. I'm thinking each episode, each video is going to be somewhere between 2 and 3 hours long. No cuts. It's just going to be gameplay as I'm seeing it, as you can see it. So if you want to play along and watch along, or just want to just listen while you do something else, then that's absolutely fine. And yeah, however you want to do it, that's good with me. Red, good start. I will take the saplings, but I don't. Do you know what? I'm going to take that because I want the chest. And come to think of it, I think I'm going to get the crafting table from out of the house. But first, let's make some bits. There is absolutely no rush in this game. We're going to take it slow. Where am I going to put that? I don't. I'll take that. Yes, there's no rush. We don't have to do it. There's no objective to beat the game in, 5 minutes. It's not. I'm not playing to get to 100 days and build a giant castle in the Nether. We're just gonna take it slow and just enjoy playing. And I think I've missed that. I used to play that like that a long time ago. Hello, but somewhere along the line, I think we all got quite used to just rushing things and trying to be bigger and better and more optimized. And it's just for me, it's lost its value. But I think I'll try and be better. Let's get some stone. There we go, our first achievement. And we'll just go and upgrade that. Now, I'm gonna be a bit sentimental with stuff, and I, I don't want to throw things away because at some point or another we're going to come back and maybe make a museum where we can keep the first of things and memory of a memory box as such. So while we can, it makes sense just to keep hold of a few things. And I'll probably try and keep this stone pick for as long as possible, and I'll try and get rid of it, move on, pick a new one essentially before breaking it. But yeah, it'd be nice to sort of have some memories that we can build into the world and create some lore. Let's make an axe. Now, as for oh, there we go. Thank you. Pigs. Okay. As for objectives, I don't really have many. Actually, I'm going to make a hoe. Yeah, there's not like loads of objectives. It's just a case of, I mean, and long term, yeah, of course, there's objectives. Long term, I'm going to want to do everything. I want to try and explore all the biomes. I want to, build all the farms. Every goal that you could possibly think of. I want to beat the dragon, Bastion, End City, um, Ancient City, you name it. Anything that's in the game, I want to try and explore it in this one world. That would be really cool. But there is no rush. We don't have to do it today. We don't have to do it tomorrow. We can just do it when we're ready for it. And slow and steady. That's my objective here. Today, the main objective is just to find our bearings, possibly find somewhere to set up at least a starter base. Whether we're going to build a starter base, that's a different situation. One of the tweaks I've got now is an ore vein mine. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but if I shift and click, I can get every bit of the same ore. Now that is going to be, I quite like that. It's a bit quicker. It's trying to do it all manually, especially if you're going to be watching. This could get boring. So I figured that's a good way of better both. We can all, well, that's not that. We could all get on and enjoy a steady pace, but without going too slow. It works the same for trees as well. Let's get some seeds while we're here, shall we? Wheat seeds. There we go. I'm not going to take them all because I want to leave stuff for the villagers. What I will say is I have an idea with the villagers. Oh, I didn't see that hay up there. I'm more than happy to use villagers, and I'm going to want to use them for the trades because I mean that's awesome. It makes a big difference. But I think it can be very overpowered, and I think if you let's be honest, you can build a villager breeder in what half an hour if you really wanted to, and then you just got unlimited villages, and it just takes some of the fun away. So I'm going to use villagers, but I'm not going to breed them. So, well, at least I'm not going to build a breeder. If I put beds in a village and they happen to breed, then that's that's fine. But I'm not going to go out my way to build a villager automated breeder that just pumps them out all day long, because that's going to very slowly. It's just going to create the boredom for me. And yeah, that's one of the things I'm not a fan of personally. Maybe at some point in the future, once we've got to a different point, yeah. I mean, I'll never say never, but at the moment, there's absolutely no need. I'll take that as well. Another thing I was thought about doing or not doing is when it comes to animals, happy to kill animals, but I'm not just going to go kill a population just for the sake of it. I'd like to breed them and do it in a environmentally positive way. Let's put it that way. I'd rather breed them first and then cull them one at a time, a few at a time, instead of just going all out and just killing everything all at once. Let's get some acacia. This is and the leaves decay as well. It's very quick, very quick. Now, if anyone's got objections to using that sort of mod, then obviously let me know. I'm happy to be led somewhat by the audience. Whether anyone's going to be watching this, I don't know. Like I say, it's a brand new channel. Maybe no one's going to find me. Who knows? But if that's the case, then I'll happily watch this back because I'm weird like that. I like watching my own self and listening to things, and it's history, isn't it? Like you can go back and think, oh, that's good memories. I enjoyed that the early days of that. So that's that's that. So yeah, I'm not going to go out my way to kill every animal I see just because they're there. Um, I'm going to try and live off the land a bit. Um, I was thinking as well of pushing towards, let's say, starting off at least at the early stages, doing farming, fishing, just a relaxed pace of things without. If I, if we get the villagers and we get every book imaginable, we can get the max armor and weapons and everything. Oh, there's a horse here. That's cool. We can get all that relatively quickly, and then what would you have aim for? I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, we can go and empty maps. Oh, bundle. That's cool. Yeah, of course we can go and do something, but it just takes saps the fun away initially, at least. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try and maybe limit myself initially to books we find from fishing and see what we can get with that. We've got a bit of armor here. That's cool. Um, yeah, books we get from fishing, and I'll probably build an enchantment table, but I'm not going to be going all the way to. I'll probably enchant items as opposed to books, because again, if you enchant books, it's so easy to maximize everything so quickly, and yeah, it's just not for me. These are. I don't think this. I think it's just wheat here. Okay, we're gonna get attacked. Let's get some sleep. I'm not gonna stay in the village because, well, quite frankly, I don't want to. But I will stay here tonight. There are monsters nearby. Right. Okay. Let's deal with that. Thank you. The assistance was coming. Yeah, mate. There we go. So yes, that's my general plan for today, for this episode, for the start of the series. I say I don't know where I'm going to end up. I have absolutely no idea. But the journey is, in my opinion, more important than the destination. And let's not rush it. Let's not rush it. Let's just take our time and let's not let that creeper blow everything up. Um, one of the other things I've got on here is I'm not a fan of Enderman moving all my blocks and destroying things like that. So I have got a mod or something. I don't know what it is. A mod data pack. I think it's a mod resource pack that stops Enderman from griefing. Um, I know that I can. There's a command to do it where you can stop the what it's in here. I think it is game rules somewhere. I don't know. You'll know anyway. But you can change the mob creeping, but that stops the creepers, and I don't mind the creepers because you've got a bit more control over that. You can see them coming. You can see the damage, and you know it because you've heard the explosions. It's probably damaged you at the same time. So I don't mind. We can fix that. It's the Enderman I don't like because they just they do it without you noticing, and the next thing you know, there's just a big gap. I've seen it before where I've built a farm and I've got my animals in a pen, and the Endermen come and they let them out by putting blocks there. I don't want them out. I want them in there. So yeah, that's that. Let's just eat some food and I'll grab some leaf litter because that's going to be useful for the furnace's early days. Not going to go crazy with it. We are limited on space. Although that bundle could be utilised. I could put the food in there. What do, oh yes, I remember getting the melons. I forgot about that. You can have that, and we'll put that in there. I'm just gonna Actually, I don't even want that. Hang on, away. That I can throw that away. And do you know what? I don't want the spider eye either. There's, we'll keep some stuff. We don't need everything. Let's get some more wood. So if I use the axe normally, that doesn't do anything. But if I shift click, that will move everything up from there, but it won't do anything down. So there is a bit of control. There's no accidents when you're building your house and you take the wall and it all goes. So I figured it's a good use of the feature without overdoing it. And look at that, it just gets rid of the trees so quickly. And we've got apple there, get some more leaf litter. But yeah, I mean, initially we're just going to explore. I don't really want to wander too far from spawn because I don't know. I mean, there's no rush. We've got all the time in the world to do that. That's going to annoy me. Let's just get rid of them. I am going to try to grab some sap. There we go. So we've got one birch. We've got some oak. Um, we've got some acacia in there. So when we find somewhere, we can start putting some trees down and getting some blocks. Now, I don't know where I want to live. I don't particularly. And again, obviously, you guys are along with the journey, so you're welcome to give me some input. But I'm not a massive fan of the warm biomes. The grass color is just it's not for me. I like the green. Obviously, the jungle is very lush, and the mushroom biomes, but they've been overdone a million times. So plains is good. Anything other than like savannah and desert, I think at this point, that's what I'm looking for. But that's half of it. We still need to find a location that looks good around those. And hey, dogs. Yeah, it's just a case of trying to find something that is going to work. There's no right or wrong place, and the world generation of modern day Minecraft is so much better than it used to be. And every world I've been in, there's usually a nice area not too far from spawn. It's just a case of wandering around and finding it. I'd like to see a lake, if I'm being completely honest. I quite like the idea of a lake or ocean front. I mean, rivers are good, but I'd like a large body of water. But also, I'd quite like to see something mountainous, possibly something we can dig into. That'd be cool. Um, but yeah, I mean, the options are endless. Maybe grab a couple of flowers. Yeah, maybe we need to get some higher ground and see what's actually about. I didn't take a bed with me. I should have taken a bed. That was a rookie mistake. But that's not the end of the world. Got cows, and that looks like a jungle over there. Could been overdone. We could do it. We could overdo it. So the village is over there. We spawned around about there. Let's walk towards the jungle. Let's see what we've got. There's no harm in looking. We can always come away. If we could do with finding some iron, or if we find a lot of sheep, I could get some wool. Do you know what? I'm going to wander back and I'm going to get a bed real quick because there's no point to needlessly kill. But I've got food. I don't need to kill the sheep for food. But we can go get a bed and see what we can spot along the way. Nice little river here. We've got different grass textures. I quite like it. It just seems a bit more. I'm not a massive fan of the vanilla. I to be honest with you, if anyone's interested, I'd be inclined to maybe do a separate series alongside this one where it's completely vanilla as Mojang intended. But for this one, I thought let's just do something a bit more interesting. I thought I was going to kill myself. Yeah, let's just find it's a little bit more interesting, just to put a little pizzazz on it, just something special. Lava, that's where we were before. Okay, so we haven't wandered too far. I do like the different leaf colours though. I mean, it's nice being on the border of a biome. That might be something to look out for. If we could find a little border somewhere where we've got the grass, the nice colour grass, but You've got the different leaves within reach. That's an option. I don't know if there's a bed in that one. Why didn't I get that? I say we don't want to wander too far because we're going to run out of stuff to carry. Not worried about that. We can always come back for this at some point. Ideally, I'd like to keep the villagers alive best as possible. So until I'm ready to settle down, I don't really want to be hanging around a village too long because my presence is just going to cause them some discomfort in the long run. So, maybe we stay away from that. I've never actually seen an armadillo in Minecraft before, so that's cool. That's a first. There was, I believe, there we go. We'll have that one. Thank you. Someone hasn't got a bed tonight. I deeply apologise, but I'm sure you'll get over it. That was probably yours. I'm sorry, sir. Let's go wander that way, and we'll see what we can find. I say I could kill these cows on the way, but there's absolutely no need. I'd rather keep them alive, and we know they're here. We can come back to them. Hello, sheep. There we go. So there's the sheep there, and we do know there's a load of sheep over there when we get round to doing that. Oh, cute. I'll have that back. I think if we try and find some higher ground, we might have a good idea of finding something, somewhere to live. So I like the idea of mountains places or big hills, something you can build on top of, underneath, inside. It just gives some more options. And obviously, the world genders it goes the world goes very low now compared to what it used to do back in the day. Um, I, I'm, as I said before, I've played Minecraft for a very long time, and well, I'm no expert by all means. I'm far from an expert. I know some stuff. Once on, like 10 years ago, I probably memorized every single crafting recipe because there wasn't many, and we all did. Um, when they brought in the what do you call it, the book, the crafting book, recipe book, I really disliked it. I thought we don't need that. Just people, if you're gonna play Minecraft, just remember it. Just remember it. And then they just keep adding more and more and more. And yeah, it's useful, but I'm old school, and this is going to be a bit of an old school. We're going to take it back. We're going to take it back to the old school. Yeah, just try a new way. So I say, take it back to the old school because I'm an old fool who's so cool. So yeah, if you want to Minecraft, I'll show you the way. Oh, hi there. You'll get used to that. You'll get used to me. I'm a bit weird, but weird's good. If everyone's the same, then it'll be boring, won't we? Sun is going down. I have my bed. That's fine. I do want to get jungle saplings, but I don't really want to get a massive tree. So let's just start with a small one just for now. Yeah, we've got one jungle sapling. Any more? Wouldn't mind a couple. Two. And don't want to throw that away. Thank you. Maybe we find another small jungle tree somewhere. That works. That one works. Any saplings? Anywhere? Thank you. Let's place the bed down before we get too many mobs around. Where's the days on here? It's been a while. Days. I don't know. It's day 3. I know that because I can remember. At some point or another, I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, it'd be nice to keep track. Be interesting to know and to sort of see how long we can survive before before dying. 10 days, 100 days, 50 days, whatever. Um, just a little challenge, personal challenge. So, I mean, it'd be nice to get to 100 days without dying. Let's be honest. 3 saplings. I would really like one more, but I think that'll do for now. I'm going to be running out of space very quickly. Again, obviously, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but obviously this is the first video of the series, the first video of the channel. You'll have to let me know what the audio is like. There's obviously going to be music on it. There's game sounds. I'm talking. How does it all go together? Does it work? Yeah, Could anything be up, down? Let me know because obviously I can tweak it for the next video. I'm nothing but prepared to try tweak things. Where are all the saplings? Oh, well, that's not supposed to happen. I don't think it's going to work. No, okay, I need to grab. Tell you what, let's just break it. Basically, if there's not enough durability in the axe, it will automatically. It won't let you do the fast harvest, which is good because it means that we're not cheating. We're not doing something that we shouldn't be able to do. So I think that's quite a nice little feature. But again, value your opinions. Let's do that. 5 saplings. There we go. We're good. Should we try and find some high ground and have a look around? I mean, the jungle is always a good option, but very sparse. Clear it out. That's fine. But I'm keen to find a nice landmass that we can mold and adopt and sort of make our own. But it's got to be there to begin with. I don't want to start from scratch. I want to sort of lean into the world as it comes, and play from there really, without just completely terraforming everything from the start. Now there's a hill. See what's up here. There's a little cave here. Is it a cave? Why don't we get some torches? We'll put it up there. That will help. Let's have a little sneaky peek. I know it's going to be quite dark for you guys, so I'll try and light it up. Okay. Well, it could be worth exploring this. I don't want to go too deep too quick. I'd rather find a location on top of the land first, and then we can go digging later. I say there's absolutely no rush. And I'm keen to look at other options on worlds as well. Like I say, don't mind doing a completely vanilla one or other things. Not all at the same time because that's just doing too much. There's only so many hours in the day. Got a busy work schedule. Got a family, so don't want to be playing Minecraft all the time. But we can probably have a couple of series running alongside each other if they're the same sort of style, long play style. Oh, bamboo, that's useful. I won't get it yet. I'm just going to keep going up, I think. But yeah, maybe have this one as a long-standing series and maybe do some other short ones alongside at different intervals. But we'll see. I'll see if there's an audience first of all, and if there is, and what that audience wants to do. Because brand new audience, and you are going to be leading me to how we play. And if not, then I'll just play on my own and thoroughly enjoy myself. What's up here? Oh, nice little. Is that dripster? Oh, no, it's not dripster. I don't know what it's called, but I recognise it. I know it. This could be interesting. I'm could like this landmass. It is hard to tell with all the trees, got to be honest. But I don't want to strip it all out just to find out. So it's kind of to have a look around. The water would be nice, but it's not essential. But yeah, I mean, it'd be really nice to come out here and find a big lake on the other side or a giant sprawling river. But we can't always be lucky. Is that floating? Oh no, it's not. Well, I think that would have to go at least. But we can tweak that. Oh, okay. Aha! We have water, lake. Do you know what? My dreams might be coming true right now. Big old bamboo forest there. That looks like some hills over there. Obviously, there's a hill here. It's not too far away. If we could catch a route from there to there, we could potentially live inside on top of that mountain. I think it's worth a further investigation. I did not want to do that. Very nearly ended everything. We don't have a spawn point, so if we fall, then we're gonna lose everything and have to go back to spawn. Don't fancy doing that right now. Oh, the music. The music. I don't know if you can hear that. If you can't, we'll tweak it for the next video. Trying to get an idea of where we spawned. Just to get my bearings. It was over this direction. I think it was over there. So we're not too far from spawn. But let's I think we'll go up there first. We'll climb that big tree. Tree of life, the mother tree. Are we gonna be able to do that? Is there anywhere? There's gaps pretty much all the way up. We might be able to do something. No, my parkour skills are subpar, so I think that's not even worth trying. Let's wander over here. Isn't it so relaxing just taking it slow and listening to that music? I'm just remembering the old days of just simple life. Where Minecraft was Minecraft and YouTubers weren't trying to do a million things in one episode. That looks like a big old hole down there. That could be interesting. We've got melons already. Let's have a look. So we've got some saplings. Let's pop these in the bundle. Let's make a bit of space. The wheat can go in there as well. That's fine. And the seeds. I'll put them in there. I've thrown you out once before. Goodbye. Making it. Oh no, we've mixed the dirt together. Right. Okay. Well, we're not gonna make that. There goes that activity. So never mind. We win some, we lose some. But we know the spot, so we can go build a monument or something there at some point. That'd be interesting. I'm liking this. I think I'm slowly starting to fall in love with this little place. We could clear out a lot of this jungle. We could build a little fishing village down there. We could build a big old base up here. Inside here. Let's see if that opens up to the sea or the ocean. I hear parrots. I can't see them, but I know they're about. What was that? There we go. I thought I saw some vines there. Okay, that might open up to the sea. This could be really interesting. Oh, I thought I was gonna end it all just then. I'm pondering the possibilities, and they are, as always with Minecraft, possibilities are endless. We can literally do what we want. It's whatever our imagination lets us do. And I'm not a great builder. I've got to admit, I'm not a great builder. I'd like to get better at building in this series. I feel like playing in long play style where you guys are watching everything is going to encourage me to be I'm gonna have to take it slow. I'm gonna have to plan out my process. There's no cuts. There's no fix this and undo it and redo it. It's a case of I've just got to try and find things that work and find methods. I'm not going to suggest that I'm going to build the most beautiful builds in the world because of course I'm not. I'm not an artist, but I think the world will look at the moon coming up. I think the world will develop very slowly to a really nice place. I'd also like to get good at redstone. I've never really, I've followed tutorials. I can build stuff, but it's a case of someone has to show me. And again, because we're doing the long play, I can't be sitting watching someone else do it on YouTube and recreating it. So I'm gonna have to figure it out. So it's either going to be make or break. We're going to figure it out and learn redstone, or not. Hello, or not use redstone. Hopefully we can figure it out. Are they sheep down there? That looks like sheep. Are you still there, guy? Yeah, we'll forget about you for a minute. I'm not overly bothered. Yeah, so I'd like to learn redstone, get better at building, and just enjoy the game. I want to adventure as much as possible. I want to go and check out various different structures and biomes. There's a lot of, I know there's lots and lots of new stuff that I haven't seen yet, and I'm aware of some stuff, and there's a lot of stuff that I know I won't be aware of. So it's going to be exciting to explore it, and you guys will probably know a lot more than me about something. So I'm happy to be led. If you've got any, if you've got any tips or tricks about certain things, what I will say is I've shared the seed. Obviously, play along with me. That's fine, but don't tell me where the diamonds are or where there's an ancient city or whatever. Let me try and find out on my own. I mean, you can maybe guide me a little bit. I don't want exact coordinates. And ideally, if I'm looking for something and I'm struggling, I'll ask. And at that point, tell me. Don't just say, "Oh, there's an ancient city. There's an ancient city under here." I tell you what, we'll make the exception. There's the coordinates. You're welcome to check. If there's an ancient city there, then let me know. I'll let you have that's your one free pass. But yeah, I'd rather not be told too much because it sucks the fun out of it. I know you can easily check it. You know, anyone can jump in creative or spectator or go on uh, a map website to get it. You know, all those options exist, but I think, like I said before, the fun is in the exploration and finding it. So yeah, trees have I got at the moment? Jungle, oak, birch, acacia. I would like to find some spruce and dark oak, and I'm sure there's probably more that exist as well. But I think there's mangrove. I've never actually seen a mangrove tree in Minecraft, so I don't even know what color they are, to be honest with you. So not sure what that does. But yeah, I'd like to. I will go exploring and find a bit of everything. Really, it is a little island because we could start on this little island and make this our sort of starter base. It's not going to be anything special. Don't worry about that. But yeah, we'll just see how things go. The rain, it's relaxing, isn't it? Do you agree? It's it's relaxing. I'm pretty sure it's an island. Tell you what, why don't we grab that while we're here? See, that's quick. That's good. That's good. It doesn't work for obviously stone. It does. There's vein miner. That's what we call. There's an option for using the shovels. I've disabled. Oh, let's put it back. I've disabled the shovel because I just don't see. Yeah, maybe if I'm doing a big area and I want to clear it out, I might enable it, but I don't think I need that. So we've got the vein miner and the tree fella. But yeah, if anyone's interested, that's what that is. And other than that, I think that's pretty much everything I've got on here that's vanilla tweakish. It is very much a vanilla world. There's very little added. It's just a few textures that I prefer over the standard, and then a couple of little things just to make it a little bit not easier. Well, it is easier, but just to make it more interesting because I've put some thought into this, and I did think that if you're going to have to watch me mine every single bit of stone or whatever, cut down every single tree, you might get bored. Ah, there's cherry blossoms. That's cool. And there's Mountain Peak up there. This is a nice area. This is a really nice area. I won't go over there yet, but we know they're there because we'll make it work. I think we can actually call this our starter island. Hmm. I, I'm like 95% confident that I want to call this a starter island. Never say never, because you don't know what's around the corner. But even if we do start here, that doesn't mean we can't move on. And we can move on. We can move on in the next video. It doesn't matter. Oh, there's some iron there. That's handy. I'll remember where that is. We don't have to go down there just yet. Something lit up down there. Could be lava. Maybe. We'll find out. We'll find out. Yeah, we can move on at any point. But I'd kind of like the idea of doing quite a widespread area. Lots of different things. Lots of different build styles. There's no right or wrong. But obviously, I'm sure you'll tell me if I do it wrong. So we've got a mixture of different grass colours as well. So I did say that. I think this could be. I think we'll maybe avoid building on the bamboo for now because it's just a pain to remove it all. It's going to get laggy and yeah. So I think I'm trying to find the perfect spot just to build, just to set our roots, and I feel like just at the edge with the water. Can I sleep? Is it night? No, it's not. Okay. What I want to do, because I'm not sure where the sun is, I want to try and figure out where the sun's setting and rising so that we can orientate our base. I know it's only a starter base, but orientate it so that we can watch the sunrise or set, either or. Yeah, we might have to wait for it to be nighttime for that, which is not. So, tell you what, why don't we start putting some stuff down? I think crafting table. Where is that? It's a mess at the moment. We'll work on that. Let's just get some sticks, and we'll get a shovel just so we can clear these few blocks here. Not going crazy, but I just figured let's have a flat piece of land, something to start with. Slow and steady. Trust the process. Thunderstorm. Right, I can sleep now. Let's do it. Sun's over there. Okay, so do we want to watch the sun rise or do we want to watch the sun set? Because that makes a difference on whether we're going to be at this side of the island or that side. Hmm. Leave this here for a second. Leave the bed at least. I'll take everything else. Um, let's have a look at the other island again. I apologise if you're finding this slow and tedious. If you want to see something really fast paced, this probably isn't the video or series for you. But if you're keen and happy to watch something slow and steady and meticulous, then well, buckle up because here we are. Hey, buddy. Got hot for you, mate. Ah, hot for me as well. Like I say, I'm not a very good Minecraft player. Um, I'm still not used to the new combat system. So yeah, gonna make it be interesting. Hmm, watching the sunset there could be really nice. We've got a little lake. That's a natural view. It's because we could leave these trees here and here, or at least if we get rid of them, build something into it. But you've got the frame with the mountain and the cherry blossoms. Hmm. And of course, the music's kicked in, as if just to tell me, Geeky, you found your spot. We're not too far from that mountain range over there. We can travel over there. I don't know what's that way, but it's going to be endless possibilities. I think this is it, guys. I think. I think this is it. I'm going to get the bed and bring it over here. Let's do it. We can change. We've got nothing to lose other than time. And, well, we've got all the time in the world. I'm excited, feeling the buzz, that new world feel. And I'm not again. It's not a forever world because there will be other worlds that I'll be playing as well. But this world, this is the one. It's going to be long-standing. We're going to get lots done, and we're going to keep coming back to it. We're going to just make it work. I'll have that, please. Feel like most of this island is going to get stripped of the trees. We'll leave the pigs because we'll breed them and we'll put them in captivity and we'll give them a nice little enclosure at some point. There's absolutely no rush. Let's not fall down that big hole. We do not want to do that, especially now we haven't got a spawn point. Because I'd be very peeved if we couldn't find the way back. Sheep, okay, so that's good. We've got at least one. Anything that's already on this island is one less thing to carry over. And we'll bring some villagers over at some point, but there's no rush. We know where they are, they're not going anywhere, and for all we know, there's another village that's closer that direction, so we'll go exploring at some point. Now, where's that little bit of land? We're better eat. At least one chicken. I feel like I saw some more as well. This is it. This is it, guys. Welcome to the start of our beautiful journey. Okay, well, I don't think we're quite ready to build the starter base, but let's at least put our stuff down and make a home. Or a spawn point, at least. Let's make a spawn point. There's water under there. Okay. I'm going to do it a little bit higher up, just because we'll be building down there, so we kind of want to keep this stuff away, but that could work. Put a little crafting table here, and we'll put a little chest. Maybe 2 chests. We'll keep them separate. There's no rush to fill everything up, but let's see if we can just organise ourselves a little bit so we've got some stuff. Anything wood related, I think, can go in here. Where's that bundle? Let's also empty. Tell you what, let's empty it into here. Okay, say wood related. That's also going to include saplings because we're going to be looking for the same place. I think that might be it. Then this one we can have dirt. We want to keep hold of that. That's going to be precious. And that can go in there. They can go in there. Tell you what, I think I'm going to make one more chest as well. We're going to have ores and coal and things like that. We'll have the leaf litter in there and the sugar cane, the seeds. Yeah, that could work. Maybe I'm overthinking this. There's no right or wrong. We don't need a compass right now. The maps we don't need. We'll put this. Seeds can go in there. That can go in there. The bread can go in there. That can go in there. We'll keep the cobble and we'll put that in there. And the bundle is currently empty, which we can keep hold of. Okay. I think we could do is a little bit more stone. And I think I'm going to start by cutting down a few trees and just making a bit of a clearing here. That is so satisfying. I don't know how that works with this. Ooh. Maybe we see if we can spot some iron. If we can get some iron, we can make some shears and gather some of the leaves for decoration. Because we don't need all the saplings. See if there's anything. I did see iron before. This is a waterway. That could be interesting. I am going a bit back and forth, I've got to admit. And yeah, I apologise for anyone that gets frustrated by that. Copper. Well, we'll take that. Got to keep an eye on the durability of the pickaxe because I don't want to lose that. Let's get a bit of stone as well. Don't really want to lose the pickaxe. I'd like to save that in a chest somewhere and, like I say, make some sort of museum or monument or something just to honour the humble beginnings of the Minecraft journey, the Vanilla Plus Minecraft journey. Oh, that used quite a lot of durability. How much? Oh, it's here. That was a big vein. Okay. I think we've had enough of that one. Let's put that pick to bed, and we'll keep it safe. We'll keep that one safe. That's a little bad little bundle of coal there. Still no iron. I only want 2 bits of iron. Don't need loads. Here we go. Tell you what, why don't we build a furnace? We can place that down. There's no right or wrong, but let's put it there. That's the right place. We'll put the saplings in there, and we can have the wood in there. So I'm not going to do this with every time. Just while I'm here, it makes sense. Sun is set. Oh, look at. This is it. That is what I'm looking for. The sun sets directly on a mountaintop. You literally cannot ask for a better location to build a base. That's just beautiful. I'm just gonna watch it just go behind the mountain, and then we'll crack on. Then we'll do something productive. I promise. Just enjoy the moment. It's beautiful. The colours. That is perfect. That is 100% perfect. Okay, let's go sleep, and then we'll find the iron. This is what day 4, day 5. I've lost count, but we haven't died yet. So hurrah! Everyone's a winner, baby. Oh, that's what I came back for, isn't it? Forgetful. Put that in there, and we'll retire that one. You've served us well. Where's my memory box? I can go in there. You've served us well. Well done. Now, where was the iron? I know there's at least 2 bits of iron in there as well. So I think we might be alright. Aha, that could be it. I don't want it dropping down, so let's build up, and we'll make sure it's safe. Make sure we don't lose it. Not just 2, but we've got 4. Brilliant. Keep the world looking beautiful. Let's not leave a mess. And we'll smell that up, and then that sounds like a villager. Oh, okay, that's fine. We have our first ambush. Retreat. Yep, thank you. I'm out of here. We heal and retreat, retreat, retreat. Maybe we shouldn't have got too excited about surviving 5 days, because that is very close, and they are following me. Golly gosh. Heal. Yep, still coming. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy people running scared. Running for your life, and they're still coming. I just need to get some health, and then I'll take you on. One of them must be at least weak. There was a few hits I landed, so we can't be far of it. Yep, you're coming. I don't want to go in the water because I'm a sitting duck, and they will catch up with me very quickly. Eat. Go. Yes, I hear you drawing the bow. Yes, I know. So rude. Can't you just let someone enjoy playing Minecraft? The peace, the tranquility. Or at least it was. Right, we'll take cover somewhere now, and we'll do an ambush of our own. Obviously don't have a sword, don't have a shield. Which way are you coming? Okay. Oh no, 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 no! Where is it? There it is. Stop attacking me. One down. Okay. We're a third of the way there. It's all about one challenge at a time. Oh, an egg. Yeah, you missed, sucker. What are you going to do about it? There must be another one that's pretty weak, because I know it's not the best axe. It's only a stone axe, so we're quite poor in the damage front, but it did hit a few times. 2 down. Okay. Yes, get in there. Right. Okay. Well, that was a bit of an adventure. Oh, panic over. Makes me cool. I thought that might have been it, so we survived. Let's see if we can make some more bread. My heart's racing. Haven't felt that exhilarated for so long. Okay, well that'll keep you going as well. Excellent, and we'll have the shears. Thank you very much. We'll go back for that. This tree is going, but it's quite cool texture. But we'll keep the leaves because it's on the ground, so it makes sense. And obviously we want the log, because why not? Feel like we want the focal point to be like here. Maybe here. We want that to be the center of our view. Should we get rid of some of this grass and get some seeds? Always plant it again. Nothing's ever undone fully. Oh, that music. That music. Don't want to hurt the chickens. We'll put them in captivity before we kill them. I think those few blocks can go. I'm going to check the alignment when that comes. Let's get rid of this tree because this one is going to be in the way. That took a very long time. It's weird. Okay. Feel like that one might want to stay. Not sure yet, but you know what? Actually, no. I think we've got to focus on those ones. Let's get rid of this one. Hmm. Oh, hang on. The sun seems to be further that way. Maybe, just maybe, pop this down here. See how that lines up. It's all about the sunset. Maybe even that one, you know. We'll find out when it comes down. This tree can go. Shout, bud. And we'll get these leaves. That is not what I want. Not really sure what the objective is here, but I just a bit of a space. Sun's taking forever. I feel like we need to plant some stuff as well. We've got the seeds. We'll grow some wheat because that's not going to last us forever. But we'll do that by the waterfront. Just wait for it to come down. Yeah, it might be in the middle, you know. I think this could be the spot. Obviously, I'm not going to build it there, but I want to make sure that there's a window or something just there. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So let's think about materials. What do I want to build out? I like the grass, but I'm not a fan of the trees. Um, is I really want to find some spruce. I think what I might do is we'll sleep. We'll just wander, just have a look that way and that way a little bit, and just see if we can spot some other forests, just in case there's other options. Because I don't want to start and then find out that just over there is exactly what we're looking for. But I think this is a spot. It's just what we're going to do here. So let's see what's outside of here. Okay. What if that tree should go? We'll have a think about that one. What's up here? It's a good tree to climb. Or not. Yeah, okay. Well, I knew that was going to come. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. I feel like I'm just destroying a tree for the sake of destroying a tree. Kind of hoping to get some height and have a look around. Okay. Don't want to spend too much time just searching because we might be wasting wasting a lot of time. Let's just. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life looking at those dirt blocks. The rest can stay. That'd be fine. I don't think we'll notice that. I'll get rid of the tree at some point. Hmm. Well, I suppose cherry blossom's an option, but I was thinking of something darker. I like the dark trees. Let's just see what's just over this one ridge. And don't worry, I know where we're going. I know the way back. We're not lost. I know some people find it quite challenging. Oh, challenging to navigate the open world of Minecraft, but I'm quite good at keeping a general idea of where I am. I'm breaking 3, but that's good. And Silk Touch, that will be coming handy. Yeah, I mean, we'll have. Let's just, to be honest with you, let's just take it up. We'll waste our time. We'll have it all. So we've got some building. We'll leave that. We'll come back to it. We don't have an iron pick yet, so there's no point trying to get the gold. That's quite cool as well, you know. Oh, I'm going to change my mind in a minute. I'm going to find a new spot. I know it. Just there's so many options until you find the perfect one. That cherry blossom goes a long way. Well, we might as well get some cherry blossom trees while we're here. Get some saplings and some wood. I don't know if pink is going to be the best building block. I'd say not the best builder. Um, like confidence and stuff probably is probably the correct term. But yeah, I mean, I guess if we don't like it, we change it. Not the end of the world. Okay, this is beautiful. Maybe I'm not going to take the first ones. Maybe I'll sneak in and take some around the back so we keep the view. Oh, we'll have the iron while we're here. That will come in handy, and we'll take the coal because, again, handy. Oh, loads. Thank you. Oh, ice and snow. That's good as well. I like the blue. I love the blue and the white. The colours are just, yeah. Definitely see myself building something up here, possibly. It's not too far away. There's no reason why we can have an outpost or something here and connect everything together. Some goats. Hello. There's a pillager tower, whatever you want to call it. Any snowier snow? Am I gonna instantly regret this in a minute? That looks like an ocean to me. Okay, let's get ourselves down. Oh, well, we've got leather boots on, so that's fine. I forgot about those. Okay, we maybe need to get a few more bits out of the way. That one. And let everything decay. Plenty of saplings. That will keep us going for a little while. That's enough that we can build our own forest. We don't need to stay here forever. Maybe, just maybe, it's worth getting some flowers. We got space? Yes. I don't know if you can farm them and reproduce them. If you can, that's pretty cool. But if not, come back. Oh, yeah, thank you. I love that. Waste not, want not. "37 logs, 25 saplings, and 46 petals. And a few leaves for good luck." Yeah, we'll have iron. Just explore the world one step at a time. See what's out there. I think we probably are not going to find spruce or dark oak. And there's always a, what if you just go over that next ridge? What's around that next bend? And there's plenty of time. But I think we'll go back and we'll use some oak. That's a good start. I'll gather a bit, some oak logs. As for birch, I'm not a huge fan of birch personally. But maybe this is a series just to lean into things that we wouldn't normally do and find a new way. 20 logs. Maybe we'll just have to plant some trees. I'm not going to build a crafting table here. I think I'll just wander about this. We've got plenty of saplings. It's a nice hill. There's so many nice things to see, and I can't decide which logs to use to build a crafting table, because which ones do I want to use the least? It's a tough choice. There's a mushroom there. Maybe we'll look at some mushroom stews at some point. There's a brewing portal. And then we should come out here to an opening, cross another bit of stream, river, whatever you want to call it, and we'll get to our picturesque view. The moon's coming up. Ouch. There's sun. The moon is beautiful in this. It really is. We've got cows, we've got sheep, we've got creepers, so let's try to avoid him for the time being. Don't fancy just fixing creeper holes just yet. There's some skeletons. Not too bothered about them, I can outrun them. Get a head start in the water. And a bit of food for the next leg. And here we go. Olympic swimmer. What did it say about the days? It's all changed since last time I looked. Hello. Ouch. Okay. We'll get another axe. We're going through them. Why don't we? Because I think we're going to be using oak for a little while. So why don't we plant a few of them somewhere not too far away? Get rid of you and replace you with an oak. Let's have a look at the pallets. I don't normally do this, but maybe I should. So we've got, hang on, let's put these all in here. So we want one of them. We've got jungle. We've got only 2 birch. Okay, well, probably won't be building out birch. And 1 birch sapling. Okay. Oak and acacia. Get them all out. Very messy inventory right now. You pop that in there. Silly Billy. See, that stands out quite a lot. What's that one? That's a jungle. Jungle's not bad, you know, actually. After all that, we have a lot of jungle. Jungle and oak, they do work quite well together. Someone's probably going to tell me that I'm completely wrong, and it's better to use, I don't know, birch and jungle. But yeah, it could be good. I do want something darker. I think we might be right with jungle and birch. Jungle and oak. Okay. Let's just neaten this up a little bit. Bread in there. Oh, we'll put the leaves, the flowers, the saplings. Wear that. I think I'm going to secure that away for the time being. I don't want to use it by accident and then use it all up. That's the only silk touch we've got at the moment, so we can save that for something really special. That can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. That one go in there. Sticks. I don't know what lodestone is. Maybe someone can tell me. I'm not quite sure. We'll keep that there. Where's the wood? So we've got a fair bit of jungle oak. Just trying to work out what sort of build to actually put here. Could it be something sensible, something small, something that will do for now? Maybe we'll build like a tent or something like that. And I don't know if I'll use this, but I feel like we have got flashback. Might give it a go and possibly make that at some point. And if we don't, then well, doesn't really matter, does it? Who cares? So yeah, let's get all of that and let's begin. So I feel like we're gonna want some. We're gonna want that and that at least. So we want to make some stairs and let's have a look. They can be some stairs as well. That'll do. That's enough of them. Yeah. There's some blocks in general. Hmm. We've also got the stripped logs. We'll have a look. So if we want that to be the focal point, we want the entrance there. So let's get out a bit and maybe start there, the first block of our house. And tell you what, let's move the bed and we'll work backwards. So we're on the bed, which is going to be situated there, looking out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. So one there, one there. We're going to want some more. Where is that? That's jungle. Another 2 like that, possibly. That can be too big. Hmm. Something like that, maybe. Okay. I'm not opposed to that. Then we can repeat that back here. Okay. And then we could do similar like that. Hmm. We might change this. Like I say, there's no commitment. It's just see how it flows. It's all adjustable. I feel like I need that more height. Do you want some slabs? think possibly move that down one. Yeah. Okay. We'll see the night away. We don't need monsters, anything. Don't want bad guys turning up. Okay. I didn't actually look at the sunset. Oops. And then we'll push that back 1 block. That's 2 blocks. That's exactly where it started. Okay, what's wrong with me? Okay. Slowly getting there. Don't know how much we actually need here, but okay, bit more space in there. Let's maybe put some chests in there. I still think it maybe needs to be a bit bigger. What if you take them out? Okay, that works. And we could do the same on this side. So take that one out and those 3. Do we need them ones? Well, we need something above it at least. Maybe a bit more space on the inside. It's spacious. Get rid of that one. We'll go up 1 more. Yeah, a few more then, please. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Got some sticks in here somewhere. Get them, and let's get. I don't need that. I've memorised most of these things, right? Because I'm. Maybe some more of those. Let's do another set of them. So if we block off this way, stop any mobs from spawning, or from going in. Do we? I'm wondering whether we... I just wonder whether that's going to look better. Start at higher? No. Okay, we've got a bit more space then, but then we'll have to find a way of capping that off somehow. Do the same on both sides. A bit more height. And do we have... We want one more slab. It's a trial and error. Still not convinced on the colours, to be honest. How would that work if that was a solid block? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Let's build some. We'll move some of the other stuff in. We'll start see if we can make it a home. We've got the crafting table, not the crafting table. We've got the furnace and the crafting table. So we've got one there and one there. It's a little cozy little place. And it needs something else. Let's get rid of this. Put the focal points in place. Okay, that could work. I don't know. Why don't we try? See what they're like. It could work. Let's make some more. Let's make some more. The thing with Minecraft is it's just a case of just exploring and trying some things. And I mean, I'm sure some of you will have a lot more experience than me and think that's what you want to do and that's what you don't want to do. But I quite like the journey. That kind of feels more like a sheet over top. We'll do the same on this side. We'll close it off completely this side. And we want one. Of course we want one more. Thank you. It isn't my favourite cut wood. I've got to admit. I think that's part of the problem. Should we do those ones as well? Or was that overkill? That's getting better. It's slowly trying to transform. Let's have a look in here. What have we got? Iron. I don't remember how to make a lantern now. I don't know that one because it's a new one. Lantern. I think it's a torch and. Oh yes, okay. Do we have that? We'll do all three. Okay. These ones, are they the outside wall? We got rid of them. We can't do like a table or something. We could just put a lantern on the floor like that. Can we just stick onto the ceiling? That height we can. Oh, that could work. That could work. I wonder if it's worth pushing the bed. Oh, no, I want that to be the focal point. That's somewhere to keep our stuff at least. And campfire. Do we have everything for that? Let's do it. We're going to come out and the campfire wants to be offset one side or the other. That could work. And we're going to want some logs to sit around it. Do we do one there as well? That's a temporary one. Ouch. Okay. Not sure about the textures underneath there. Might have to change that. But yeah, we've got a little area. Grab some food. Okay. How do you make a barrel? I feel like that's okay. Well, we've got that. Can we do more? What are you missing? Bit of everything really. So we want some. There we go. Have a couple of barrels out there, and we can put them. We'll get rid of those chests and we'll start putting some barrels around. We'll have maybe one there. I was hoping for a different orientation, like that, and then the other one can go like that. I might start moving the stuff from in here. Okay, well we've got most things in there. Let's see. So we'll have that as a wood chest. We'll start with the logs. They can be organised at another moment. We'll get that loose chest in there. Yeah, I can't have it all. That's fine. We will have. Let's put the food out here. Oh, hang on. Yeah, let's put the food in this one. So we got that one, that one, that one, that one. That is food. Before anyone says, eggs are food. That's food. That's technically food. Go grab some more. Before it despawns. Is that this one? Okay, food, food, food. They food. That's food. Okay, and then we'll do all the saplings and stuff and the grassy things. Go in there. Okay. And then we'll try this one. I think I need a new mouse because this doesn't seem to be working all the time. That could be something to do in between videos. Let's just throw everything in there. Oh, that's my memory box. We want to keep that. We'll keep that and that and that and yeah, not really. I think we can just do it all for the time being. The grassy stuff could go in the other one. Sticks we'll keep. Oh, that can go in there. We've got wood, can have that one, and that one. We'll have torches on my offhand. Grassy ones there. I feel like we're getting some sort of organization. Okay, so that's that. So then what we could do is take it a step further and maybe create a little fishing pier. We build some steps down here, wind them round. Let's get some wood. Think we will stick with oak for the time being. We will have to plant some more. Now, when I say steps, I'm just going to be slabs, not stairs. And we'll just kind of follow the hillside down. Something like that. We'll go down there, so then we can... Yeah, I'm going to have to... This is the only problem with this. I'm going to have to get grass texture, so I'm going to have to use Silk Touch, which we do have the Silk Touch shovel, so maybe we'll work towards that. There's no right or wrong here. It's just trying to feel it. Yeah, okay. We'll go down 2 spots there, and then do the same, maybe 3 there. I want to incorporate as much nature as possible within this, but we can come back and add that later. Thank you. Thank you. Do that. That's fine. It's got a bit of a windy road. Come up here. We're going to the campsite there. We've got a bit of chest there. Be a shame that we couldn't have path blocks under the bed, but I think we can live with that. Look at that view. Okay, hang on. Before we do this, where's this looking? That tree's gonna have to go. That tree will have to go. But I think we have a pier over there. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm feeling it. I'm checking it. Nice. Okay. So, what wood to build that out of? We've got jungle. Hmm. Let's have a look at some logs. Hmm. Okay, I think I figured it. Definitely need to get in your mouse. This is on its last legs. And yeah, why don't we get, we're going to need some more oak and jungle. It's getting worse, that mouse. Right, that's oak. I actually quite like those ones. I might leave those trees there and replace them with, that was an oak, that's an oak. Right, okay, we can get rid of them. Yeah, get rid of that. And where's the stalk? Stalk, the trunk. I don't even know terminology. Right, well, we've got more jungle than we've got oak, but I think that could probably work. So, we are going to want, get rid of that and that. I'll tell you what, just get rid of that one as well. Then on top of that, oh, that's in the wrong place. Because if it's darker underneath, it looks like it's damp, essentially. So we'll do that, and then we can do the same for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. That could work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the 6th, is it that one? Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. So there's what, 4 gap. Let's do one more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th one. Okay. Get there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. 1, 2. That might be encroaching too much. I'm wondering whether to take out that bit of land. Tough one. Tough one. We're gonna need more wood. We've got nothing. Okay. I'm gonna get some slabs, and I feel like I want. What have we got? We got them. Let's try that and see how that looks before we do anything else, because that's consistent with this. So if we raise it off the ground just a little bit, because otherwise it'd be damp. Have we got stairs? Let's do it. I'm not going back and forth all the time. So, crafting table down. Let's make some oak stairs. Thank you. 4's enough. We only need 2, 3. So let's get rid of that. No, that's not going to work. Okay, no. In that case, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Is that could work? There's some fishies there. I think we're going to need some more slabs. But I think this could work. Okay. Do we raise them up higher? One more block, maybe? Don't give me too high. We don't want to obstruct the view. Definitely before. Hang on. I need another axe because that tree needs to go. It's right royally in the way, and I no longer accept it. I think it's time for change. If I don't walk in the path, I need to move the path. Simple as that. Okay. Shovel. Thank you. Okay. I'm sort of semi-tempted to strip out this bit of land here and make this one big ocean, but maybe not today. see how we go. Can I? Okay, yeah, that's good. Um, maybe. I'm not opposed to height. Maybe not that one. What is that doing? Okay, so we're going to want something along there to stop us from falling in the water. Something to keep us safe. I feel like that block needs to be. I wonder if that's too high. See, that's a nice view with the sun come down. This is all about the views. It's all about the sunset. And I'm thinking of fishing, but that's not a lot of space for fishing rods. So we could fish this way, but then you want the view. Obviously, this way. I think that's gonna have to go. I really do. I think we have to cut off through there. But let's do the sides of this first. So we're gonna want trapdoors. I'm thinking. Hang on. Do I have any trapdoors at all? Is what height the trapdoors are going to be at? Um, Now those are jungle trapdoors. What do the oak trapdoors look like? We are running very low on oak wood. Hmm. Not. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan. Do we go that? Okay, that could work. Do the same over here. Okay. Um, well, we're going to need to use the rest of our oak and get some more because that is not enough. I don't think. It's This is beautiful. Let's take the night away again. And then should we plant some oak trees? Because I think we're going to be building a lot with oak. So let's start getting ready for it. You an oak tree? That's a jungle tree. Okay, well, that's fine. I find it difficult to tell with the leaves. All of them, thank you. It will be good to incorporate those leaves somewhere around. Maybe I just have to get rid of one of these big oak trees. Tell you what, that one can go. That's oak, that can go. Thank you. No, it's not oak. These are they. Oh, I exceeded my capacity. There we go. Gonna break. Gonna break. There we go. Thought you would. I came prepared. I have another one. Good. That one. Where's my oak wood? Oh, 17. There we go. 28. It is good, this mod. I don't really know what the difference between mods and resource packs, to be honest with you, and I don't know what I've downloaded. So, but either way, the tree thing is really good. I hope I'm not destroying the shoreline. I really do. But that should be enough for what we want to do. Oh, that can go. We'll get rid of that one. That doesn't matter. Because the shoreline over there is what we're going to be seeing. So that's more important than the shoreline where we are because, well, we're not going to see it. We're going to be seeing through it. Okay. Where's that little crafting table? So let's turn a whole bunch of that into those, and then a whole bunch of those into those. 20. I feel like we need more than that. So hang on, 4, 8. Oh no, we only need 12 more. Oh no, this one as well. I didn't take that. So 4, 8, 12, 34, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Oh, bang on. As if it was made to be. 13. Okay, well, it's not bang on. So someone miscalculated. I'm going to blame anyone but me. Okay. That works. Then, do we have any more fence panels? I guess we'll use oak again because consistency. That's probably going to want more than that. Let's just be overconscious. And now there's one lantern left, so I'd like to use that. Where did I put it? That was there. Now I feel like we want something here. Just playing it by ear. Oh, I can't do that. So let's think. Go. One more and one more. So we want to go. Oh, of course, silly Billy. Yeah, thank you. I knew I wanted more. Hmm. I'm enjoying this slow build process. It's nice. So then the lantern go there. We get rid of those. How does this work? Okay, that doesn't work. Now, when we get some more iron, we could do that on the other side, possibly even all of them. But I feel like that might be enough. Where's the sun? Kind of want to see what the sunset looks like with all this stuff in front of us from our base. I say our base, our little start home. This is nice. It's cute. I like the fact that that's offset. It's not directly in front. Same as this. There's just something. You've got the peripherals. So we've got the direct line of vision, which is over here, and we've got the peripherals there and there. Um, hmm. Yeah. While that's still going, tell you what. Let's. I think we've got some. Where's all our? Let's put some sugar cane down because we need that. Let's get some more saplings down because we're going to want them. We'll start getting a few bits growing. Hello, parrot. That's probably enough of that. So, as for the sugar cane, wonder whether we want it on this side or on the other side of the river. I feel like this side could work. Just start by putting a few down here. as we grow more, we'll spread them out and we'll do some stuff with them. And maybe have we got a hoe? We've got a hoe, and we've got some seeds. Let's get some more seeds. We'll get a bit of a wheat farm going because because we're going to need food. Oh, wheat. I think we're fine short term, but obviously we need to think about it. Now, I'm not suggesting that where I'm going to put the wheat farm is going to be there forever, but we could fill in this area here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it goes 4 blocks out in every direction, so we could do there and not do. So yeah, okay. Tell you what, let's get some little slabs here. So we'll go like that, and then we'll hoe these down. Oh, don't think that will stay, but that's fine. We can deal with that. Now those ones we can't obviously because of the trapdoors, but these ones absolutely can. But we can then get some form of food coming in. Where's our shovel? Because we will need to expand that path a little bit. Okay, fine. We've got 3 more. Perfect. We'll put them in there. That'll be enough just to get a start going. Once we've got more food, then I might change the farms around and make them a bit more prettier. But I think, oh, hang on, let's go up there quickly. I want to see the light. I think at least we've got a basic food source. We've got some books. Like, hang on, get in there. Let's get rid of this. I like that. That's nice. And the music's hitting at perfect time. See, even then, that's good enough that we can do that. I think we definitely need to get rid of this, which happy to do. A little bit concerned that the water won't fully meet, but let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Obviously, we've got a fishing pier, so we're going to need to get a fishing rod at some point. So that's something to think about. Let's get a shovel. We'll sleep. So yeah, we have to find some string, which I guess spider's the easiest way. Do we have any at all? No. Okay. Some trees growing, good. This maybe the I mean, worst case, we find one more piece of. We've got 2 bits of iron. We just need to find one more piece of iron, and we can get some buckets and we can fill it in. So yeah, it's not the end of the world. I think it could be a time to turn this on. There we go. See, now it's got a use. If I do one, yeah, okay. Yes, okay. Well, I can see that being functional, so I'm on board with that. I'll sort those other little bits in a second. Let's just get rid of them. I don't know how wide we want to go. I feel like if we get rid of these, We're going to have some dirt. Ah, okay, right. So I think that we could. I think we found some copper. Maybe I'll make copper tools. At least copper. Um, copper. There we go. Let's do that. And the furnace. And oh, we have no coal. We do. We've got 6 and 64, so that's enough for now. And then we can at least make a copper shovel, which will last a little bit longer. We only need one piece of copper, and we'll just leave the rest smelting, or as much as going to be there. So let's pop that in there. I've never really used copper in the past, so this would be quite good to start using it moving forward. More recipes unlocked. What have we got? What have we got? Yeah, that's fine. You know what? That is useful, actually. That is very useful. I'm obviously crouching because that's the only way to do the 3 at a time. Let's do that. So we've gone about 3. I think we need to go at least one more this way. Obviously going to go down. How deep we go, that's the next question. Will that do the sand as well? It does. Okay. So presumably that did gravel as well. Okay, so why don't we start? We'll do the middle bit first, and then we'll fill it in afterwards. Gonna need more of these. Okay. I'm hoping that as we do more, the water will meet. Okay, and we need. Why don't we go make a whole bunch of copper ones? Because we're gonna go deep. Go deep as we can. Have a little snack. Oh, getting a collection of dirt, so that's pretty handy. It's fine. That'll do for now. I do worry that this is gonna. Can you make a copper bucket? Be interesting. Hoping the more water we add, the more it can meet each other. I'm gonna start getting a few source blocks added at some point somewhere. I'm not convinced, if I'm honest. This could be a huge mistake. But then, if we go down again, I think we're gonna need a bucket. I do think we're gonna need a bucket. Okay, well, this hasn't gone the way I was expected to. Oh, to be honest, I called it. I kind of was expecting it. Got to be honest, but I was hoping that I was wrong. But often we're not. Okay. Little bridge, or not a bridge. I don't know what it's called when it's water and not land. A bridge would be land, but it's the opposite way around. Well, whatever it is, little tunnel. The water is flowing, but we don't have source blocks. Oh, trying to drown. And yeah, I'll collect all that. Oh, I can't. Oops. One more. What's stopping it? Ah, I think I'm flowing away quicker than I can do it. Come on. I believe in you. I believe in you. And don't forget to breathe. Yeah, I know. Tell you what, let's plant some of these oak trees over here because we will. They'll. I don't. They're definitely going to be cut down, but at least we can get some space to pick up some of this stuff. Okay. Still need a bucket. Okay. Well, in principle, it works. I feel like we need to get a bucket. We need to make that wider because we need to go further that way and that way. Let me see if. Tell you what. Let me just pause that recording. I'm going to go find some more iron and then come back. Wood, 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 wood. Grassy stuff, grassy stuff, grassy stuff, grassy stuff. Food. They can all go in there, and then pretty much everything else goes in there. Okay, sleep the night away. Get in there. Where was that little cave that we saw the iron before? We just need one piece of iron. It was over here, I believe. Doesn't need to be a vein, just one. Copper, copper, copper. Oh, it's pretty deep. Cool. I will get that at some point, but I'm not here for it today. Copper, copper. Oh, that was the other thing we've got on there. We've obviously got the ore textures, which I forgot to mention before, but probably worked that out by now. Copper. That's iron. That's iron. Yeah, get out of my face. Do you know what? That's iron. That's good. That'll do. That'll do. Two bits. Perfect. And that is all we need. We just get a bucket and we can fill in the gaps. I feel like maybe next video, episode, whatever you want to call it, we'll maybe adventure into the caves a little bit. Or maybe do some farming. I don't know. We'll see how the mood takes us, but maybe we'll just build something. Maybe we do all three. Who knows? Or go exploring. Or maybe we'll see our first death. And I've completely lost track of how many days we've been alive so far. So if anyone's keeping track, then yeah, it'd be good to know. Certainly by the end of it. I don't know where it is in that F3 menu anymore. I don't know. It's all changed. It is all changed. Right, they can go in there. We don't need them. That can go in there. I actually don't need to carry the bundle on me at the moment. I don't need that either. Yeah, two of them and one of them and a bucket. Okay, so we'll go back here and we'll unpause that. Good. I say I may not use that, but it's worth having a go. Where? Do we need the water source at the bottom? Hang on. Let's get out of the water. It'll be a lot easier not being in the water. This is more tedious than I was expected to be. We can get these bits in. We can then cut some more out. Oh, fiddlesticks. Okay, we'll try the other side and see if that can fill in some gaps. I'm not sold, to be honest with you. Okay. Okay, it's starting to spread out now. Not so much there. Something's happening over here. Why? I'm sure you're probably screaming at the computer saying, phone or whatever device you want, saying you're an idiot. You're doing it wrong. You need to do something else. But I'm trying my best. I really am. Wood. It grew pretty quick. Look at that. Okay, well, why don't we put a source block there, and a source block there, and there. Where is it flowing? Okay, so that is all source blocks. Okay, cool. So then we can do the same again and go up one. Okay. I feel like we might be getting somewhere slow and steady. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, it's almost done. We just need maybe one there. It's a little bit there. Let's get this tree out of the way. And same principle. Do the edges. Brilliant. Okay. So that's done, which means there's nothing stopping us going lower and wider because it should start filling in some blocks. So let's try. Yes. Yes. Okay. And then just the same again. I think we will go lower because this isn't low enough. Okay, well, we'll just use that until it runs out. And some more copper, please. Do I? Don't have it on me. Of course I don't. Sugarcane is growing. The trees are growing. Thing is, it's so quick just to get our wood stock back up by just doing that. That one can stay for now. For now. I'm not sure about that one. That one could stay. This one I think needs to go. Okay, well we'll move on from that. Nah, they've all got to go. They've all got to go. Let's keep that. We've got a billion sticks in here. There we go. And we want to make something. Do you know what? We're going to need a few of these. Let's just do. Okay, why not? And then we'll do one of them. Oh, it's looking good. I'm enjoying this. I'm really enjoying the slow pace. We will just use up that one first. Yeah, all these trees you have to go, unfortunately, down here. It obstructs from the view. Yeah, thank you. I love that. Thought that sound would come soon. And there we go. They'll fall soon enough. Yeah, fine. Shovel. I suppose it makes sense to actually look at it and see. I think that's enough of that side. We'll take the top layer off, probably that layer. Maybe we'll go down a couple there so it's just that height. That side, well, I don't want to be completely straight as well. We need to adjust it, but it doesn't want to be too rigid. Okay. And then we just make it a bit more natural shape so it's not so straight. And then we'll maybe, I don't know, something like this. Throw a bucket in there just to fill it in a bit. I think we can get rid of one block there and then just this line here and then do the same again where we just fade it slowly and gently over there. That's more natural. That looks better. Top row. We'll do the same on this side and then we'll go lower. Let's just get rid of this height altogether. Like that. Now obviously we don't have to go exactly down to the letter, but we want to just there we go, we'll leave a little bit there. That works. And then again we'll do the same sort of thing down here, so we'll just take away a couple of the corners just to branch it out. And then maybe something like that. Throw in one there and then branch it out. There, we just trust the process. It might not look brilliant now, but as we keep going, it will start to take shape. Now down here, we're going to do the same again. I feel like we could probably just get rid of a bunch of this. It's going to get harder as underwater because we're going to drown, but that's fine. We can live with that. We'll just keep popping up. Ooh, yeah. We'll get that in a minute. And obviously, once we get to the bottom, there's going to be a bunch of stone. We'll get rid of that, and then we'll just put a layer of sand, dirt, or combination of the two, and gravel for that matter. I'll leave the gravel. Now we'll maybe forward it out a little bit just so that it flows with this. And do we have a oh, we do have a pickaxe. There we go. It's just not a copper one. Let's try not to drown ourselves doing this. Okay. Try and do it as much as possible from up here because it's quicker than having to be under the water. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Do you know what? Tell you what, let's move that there and we can just have a bunch of broken ones. We can combine them together later. And stop drowning. Okay, did not mean to throw that away. Let's just get another one. We've got plenty. Oh, what am I doing? All the wrong buttons today. Maybe we'll let the stone and obviously the different level of everything just guide us where we want to be, so we can just focus on getting rid of the sand, gravel, and we'll just follow the natural lines of the world. Let's grab some of this dirt. We're early game, we don't really want to waste resources because it's all going to be valuable at some point. Whether we choose to build it today or not, at some point we will do. And we'll be thankful we picked it up. Do you know what? If I was to do this, this is like a normal world, I'd be in the mines by now, I'd be fully kitted out with iron, possibly have my first diamonds, if not, maybe even a full set of diamonds by now. I would have gone straight to diamond level. I like this pace. Okay, we can get rid of that one. Can we combine them in here? I can't remember if you can do that. Yes, you can. Okay, that's good. I think we might need to do something to help us breathe. Let's just fill in some of these. Might be easier to actually. That's a better idea. That'll do. And let's pick these up. That might be enough for now at least. We can come back and tweak it. I think the whole world's going to be tweaked pretty much constantly. I'm out of space. Okay, well, we can combine them two together for a start. That bundle will be coming handy right now. That's a lot better. It can be improved. I think we could go lower. We can go lower down there. We can get rid of some of the stone. But that's a pretty good progression. I think I like that. The wheat textures, all the crop textures are slightly different as well. That's something else that's been done with a shader. There's a few shades in this, and if anyone's interested, I can go through that at some point. Wow, we're gonna have to get a whole chest for dirt, I think. I feel like we need to put one in somewhere already. Where? Oh, there we got a space there. That is the dirt chest. And tell you what, I think we've paused that now. That's fine. They can't go in there. Let's divvy some things out. So we've got tree stuff, grassy stuff. Copper's going to go in here. There we'll put the stone, the sand in there. Food we want to put in there. Wood in that one, including chests and that. And I'll keep the craft table on me. Okay. Just take a minute to appreciate the little world. Got a little campsite where we can cook our food when we decide to get around to cooking some meat. Speaking of, I'm on the Pecky side. We've got our little. Oh, hello. Come in. Go into my house, mate. Make yourself at home. We've got a little campsite where we can get in. I'm not a massive fan of the grasses there. I maybe might go back and take the path blocks out from inside. Don't know yet. Liking the pier, the fishing pier, and I'm liking that open stretch there. I think that's quite good. Oh, there's one there. We could probably get rid of that entire island there, but I do like that. Who are you and where are you? Yeah, get out of my face. Yeah, I do. I feel like maybe we don't get rid of all that island. I think that's enough because I do like the framing of these trees. That's going to make a difference. We'll get rid of these little trees down here. That's fine, but possibly get rid of the island to there. But those trees are definitely not going anywhere unless they're only going to be replaced by something of equal size and maybe greater magnitude. We'll see. Something we can come up with something, I'm sure. Could do with some more light down there, by the looks of it, and possibly some along the path. But I think altogether, it's looking quite good. We've gone a long way from our little spawn point over there. Just eat this. But I said at the start that this was going to be, hello, wrong button, between 2 and 3 hours. And I think, without looking, this is probably somewhere between 2 and 3 hours. So if you're still with me, I don't know what's wrong with you because this has just been me playing Minecraft. But if you're still here, you enjoyed it, yeah, I mean, give it a like, put a comment on. Tell me if you worked it out. Tell me how many days we've gone through because I want to know. But drop me a comment. Tell me what you see in the future, what we can build together. I don't know, your favorite Minecraft style, whatever. Just talk to me. Let's get to know each other and maybe see what happens in the next episode. But anyway, thank you all for watching. The algorithm will love you if you do a like and a comment. But yeah, goodbye.